Hey, it's Joe, and in this video, straight from my writing shed, we're going to talk a little bit about writing, specifically about finishing your first draft of a novel, a memoir, something lengthy and meaty, and how you might be feeling if that is the case for you. So I finished several first drafts, and what I've noticed is that it does not always feel the way that I expect it to. Joy is not always or often the main emotion that I find when I have finished that first draft. I feel relieved because, oh my gosh, I am done. I have written the thing. I've made it all the way to the end, yes. But I also often feel overwhelmed because I know that now that I have finished that draft, I have to edit it. That revision is the next step. That it is not all done and finished forever now. Because what I found with my writing, especially, I write a lot about my own life. I call it autofiction. I do write personal essays, but I write novels, autobiographical novels. And what I find is that it is me telling myself the story to begin with. That is at least the first draft, sometimes more, depending on the story. But I need to tell that story. I need to get it down in order to be able to figure out what the actual story is and what the story that I want to share with others really is. So really, this first draft is the beginning. It's not the end of it. It's not the end of the journey. It's really the start of it. It's the edge of to the next thing that you get to go to. It makes sense that you're exhausted. You spent so much energy getting that story down and out of you in the first place. The thought of revising it, especially if you don't feel confident with revision, can feel really overwhelming. And it's okay. It's okay that you feel that way. It is totally normal. It is part of the journey. So I want you to know that you've done something amazing. Getting that story out of you and onto the page to begin with is an accomplishment. Yes, there is more work to do. You're not going to do that work today, though. Right now, you are going to give yourself a pat on the back. Yay, gold stars for you, a treat. And let what you have been writing rest for just a little bit. Let it have a rest so that when you do start revision, you do so with fresh eyes and heart and mind and all of those things. And you can see it more clearly and you can see what is actually on the page and what you thought maybe you were putting on the page, but you didn't actually write down, because it turns out that if you didn't write it down, then a reader doesn't know about it because they can't read your minds. You've done something huge. So be proud of yourself, give yourself rest, and know that you are going to acquire the skills that you need for this next part of the journey. I have now made it through revising the entire manuscript, and that is another journey unto itself, but that is a topic for another video, which I hope you will join me for. I'll see you next time.